I decided to document my weight loss journey. I have thought about doing this for a long time, but kind of put it on the back burner. And I've had some friends that I made on Instagram who kind of pushed me to get it together and actually record. So, hi. Hi, welcome to my channel and to my first video. My name is Norma, and I go by So the Fat Don't Clap on my social media, Instagram, TikTok, and now YouTube. I decided to document my weight loss journey. I have thought about doing this for a long time, but kind of put it on the back burner. And I've had some friends that I made on Instagram who kind of pushed me to get it together and actually record. So, hi. um, Again, my name is Norma. I am 39 years old. I am going to be 40 in March. So, um, really need to get my stuff together now. A little bit about like my journey, because this isn't my first time trying to lose weight. Um, I've been a chubby kid pretty much my whole life. I think kindergarten I started getting chubbier and chubbier, and then as I got turned into an adult, it just started packing on the weight. And if you're not living like an active life, I didn't do sports and stuff like that. So if you're not living an active life, I feel like it is easy to gain weight. You're not making healthy choices, and uh, yeah. So I ended up, my heaviest was uh, in 2011, and I was over 400 pounds. I don't have an exact number, and the reason I don't have an exact number for that is because once I did start losing weight, I um, I waited a few months before I actually weighed myself. So I changed my lifestyle. I started making healthier food choices, and I started working out slowly, and I could feel my body changing. And it wasn't until like 3 months after that that I decided to finally weigh myself. And my first official logged weight is 386 pounds. But I do know just from experience in losing weight that I had lost some weight, so I was more than likely a good amount over 400 pounds. My mobility was definitely not that great. I mean, I could walk and I could, do things that I needed to do, but I would be in pain. What really kick-started me in wanting to lose weight was when I went on a hike with my family. And my grandma was one of those family members, and my grandma's pretty healthy. She's currently 93 years old, but since I was little, she was always running 5Ks, 10Ks, and I just found out that she did a half marathon. So, um, she's definitely been like the active one in our family. But yeah, sorry. Side note, I just want to give you a little background on that. But we went on this hike, and my grandma was way ahead of me. One of my cousins stayed back with me and was encouraging me to finish, but within 5 minutes of starting this hike, I was in so much pain. I was like sweating profusely. I was having back pain. My legs were hurting. My knees were hurting. I was like, I'm going to pass out. I felt like I couldn't breathe. Like it was horrible. And thanks to my cousin, though, I did, I did finish the hike. My grandma did an extra loop on the trail, but I finished it, and that was good enough for me. And I mean, now to this day, this is every time I do a hike, every time I do that specific hike, it feels like a non-scale victory. That like where I started, and where I am now. Um, so that specific hike was in December of 2010, because I remember we were all together as a family, and it was like a family Christmas hike, but like not Christmas Day, but just around the area, around the time. Um, I had a lot of other things going on in my life at that time, a lot of other factors. I had moved away, and I was in a relationship that was kind of toxic. Not kind of, it was, but we can go into that. We can go into detail with that on another video. But that's what kind of kickstarted me, is that hike. But it still took a little while for me to actually start my weight loss journey. Um, I'll be posting pictures um, that I had from my grandma's 80th birthday. I'll insert them here or somewhere on here. Um, that I was like, oh my gosh, this is what I look like. This is who I am. And like, I couldn't believe like my friends didn't tell me. And when I would bring it up to when I bring it up to my friends now, they're like, well, it's kind of something you had to choose on your own. And, we loved you for who you were. Like your weight doesn't define you, which is still to this day how I feel. Like my weight does not define me. Um, I've never thought I want to let this be known now. I never thought I was ugly. I always felt like I was beautiful. My weight does not define my beauty. I've always been beautiful. I am beautiful, and I always will be beautiful. So, um, my reasonings for losing weight are more of a health a health benefit. I want to be healthier. I recently was diagnosed with diabetes. I have PCOS. I have hypothyroidism. Um, I have depression, or I suffer from depression. So there's some just issues that are going on that I feel like weight loss would definitely help. Uh, sorry, squirrel. I kind of went off topic, but I do feel like the weight loss journey for me has kind of been up and down. 2011, I was trying, like, once the year started, I was like, new year, new me kind of attitude, but like, we didn't say that back then. And I was trying to get focused and get kick started, but the relationship I was in at that time was like weighing me down, kind of like making me feel bad for wanting to work out and do things for myself, but like in a way that made it seem like it was my idea and not their idea. And, gaslighting, I guess now is what they would call it. Once that relationship ended, um, I fully started my weight loss journey. I did get down to 250 pounds, um, which looking back at those pictures now, I'm like, man, I I looked good, but at the time, I still didn't feel like I was um, like where I needed to be. 2015, my mom passed away, and when she passed away, it stalled my weight loss, and I slowly started to gain weight again. I got really depressed. It was hard for me to start work. It was hard for me to go work out, um, for reasons again that we'll go into later. Because it's a whole thing that went on through my mind, and I did start going to therapy, and I was able to kind of, use therapy as a tool to help me get back onto losing weight again. So even though I did gain weight um, after my mom passed, I never got back to the 386 pounds. I never gained all the way back. Definitely didn't get to the 400. So I think my starting weight again after my mom passed away for the journey then was about 339 pounds, I think. And I believe that was when I started my Instagram to kind of document the journey there too. Um, so then I started losing weight, and then COVID hit, and well, we all know it was rough. It was rough with with COVID, just to kind of do at home workouts and stuff. Where I felt like at the time my husband and I were just dating, and I kind of moved in with I think I moved in with him, and we were trying to keep each other accountable, but like just got hard, ordering food. People started their like at home businesses selling food from their homes, so we were like, let's support the small business owners and all that stuff, and we just from there gained weight together. um, the idea to live a healthier life had never went away. It just had its challenges. Now I feel like with the diagnosis of diabetes in October, it kind of kickstarted me again. And with the thought of me about to be 40, just like, whew, was just time. But I am married. I got married in 2022. We do not have any children, but I think that again, being 40 has kind of made me like, hey, you need to step it up. You need to start your weight loss journey. Like, if you want a baby, you want to be healthy for yourself, for your baby, and being older. I know it's considered a geriatric pregnancy, which heart, but okay. You know, it's doable. People do it, so it's doable. So yeah, I just want to document my journey and everything. So right now, focus is weight loss, and who knows, maybe during this journey, I will be blessed with a child, and then that'll be another journey for us to, for you to follow along with me. But yeah, the main reason for this channel um, is going to be focused on weight loss. I think we'll have like lifestyle, maybe some vlogs, maybe some Q&As. I don't know. We'll kind of see where it goes. I'm new to this, so my video quality may not be the best. My editing is probably going to be a little sketch, but I'm out here. I'm trying. I'm going to do it, and I hope that like I can inspire you guys to, or I don't know, inspire, motivate. I do know on Instagram I have a couple people who are like, oh, you know, you motivate us to like wake up and work out, or like sometimes they'll watch my video and they're like, okay, I need to work out. You know, it's kind of just like a reminder, like, hey, put yourself first and go work out, you know? So if I can be that inspiration to anybody here on YouTube, that would be awesome. I am not, I don't consider myself an influencer or content creator. You see what else I can tell you about myself. I guess I'm considered a Disney adult. Um, I go to Disneyland pretty often. At one point in time, I did have a Magic Key for a few years, but I don't live as close as well, I never lived really close, but I don't live, but I live 2 hours further than I did already, so it just too far now to go as often as I would like. But I do go maybe 2 to 3 times a year to my husband's Disney. So I'm a California girl. I was born and raised here. I was born in Northern California, moved in the San Joaquin County area, and then I moved to the Santa Barbara County area when I was 10, and moved to Fresno for a little bit, then came back to Santa Barbara County, and then got married and moved to where my husband is from, which is in Monterey County now. So but always in California. California girl here. I was raised an only child by my mother. I did not know my dad growing up. I actually never met him, but a little before my mom passed away, I had actually was able to find my half siblings. I do have 10 siblings that are older than me. I was a surprise blessing to my mother, who thought she couldn't have babies. And then I'm sure I was a surprise to my father as well, since he was married. So I guess I was a love child, the nice way of putting it. But yeah, so we can go into that conversation another video too, if you guys want more information on that. It's kind of crazy, like how I found them and stuff. I was, like I said, I was raised by my mom, my grandma, and then my aunts and uncles, of course, all had a part in raising me. I'm really close with my cousins. They're like my brothers and sisters. And then my best friends also feel like they're my chosen sisters. So, um, yeah, that's a little bit about me. I'm trying to think of something else that would be of interest to tell you about me. It's kind of hard to talk to yourself. That's what I feel like YouTube videos are sometimes, is just kind of like, I don't know, you don't have anybody talking back to you, so you just kind of talk, talk, talk. And I mean, I'm a talker. I can talk for days. Um, but it's easier when someone's talking back to you. So, um, again, if you have questions for me, please ask them. That way I can answer some questions for you in like my next video. Um, I'm hoping to like maybe record like my workouts and share them on here, what I eat in a day kind of videos, maybe just vlog style videos. I do have as I told you, I am a Disney adult. I do have a Disney run coming up at Disneyland, so I will try to vlog um, the Disney run experience. At one point in time, a goal of my husband and I was to do one 5K a month um, throughout the year, and I feel like every time we've started that, like the first year we were gonna do it, COVID hit and everything got closed, and then I feel then we started it again in 2023. Yeah, in 2023, we're like, okay, we're gonna do this. We're focused, and then we got in a car accident, and that kind of put a pause on that, unfortunately. But yeah, so I think we, in the back of our mind, we have it as a goal for this year. Well, no, maybe we'll try it again this year. We'll see. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I don't really know what else to say about myself. Again, bear with me. This first time creating videos for YouTube, but I hope that something you saw here makes you want to follow me and you join me on my journey to being a healthier version of me. Again, my name is Norma. I do go by So the Fat Don't Clap, and welcome.